the older we get, y'all gotta let them men go. It's people without a degree today because of a man. I don't think we understand that men can actually and categorically ruin your life. So we're sitting down saying, oh yeah, he's so toxic. No, he can ruin your life. It's so many people today who aren't where they want to be, haven't reached the goals that they wanted to reach, and, basically were deterred in life because of a man. So when people are on this app telling y'all, hey y'all, choose wisely, hey y'all, don't be desperate, hey y'all, don't settle, it's more than just having a good man or being in a good relationship or being in a healthy relationship. This is your life. Like, get in the field about it. Get serious about it. Protect your future. Protect your goals and ambitions. When you have a toxic man around you, it can literally be the end of you.
Did she lie though? Did she tell any lies? Both you and me know that everything that woman said in that snippet is 100% true. It's all facts, honey, unless you are delusional and are living in your own bubble in some delulu land where you deny to face reality but would rather believe in some unrealistic fantasy about life. We know everything she said is true because we have eyes. We've seen this around from people around us, people such as friends, sisters, family members, and even some celebrities in the celebrity world. We've seen how men can ruin a woman's life. So let's talk about it. Hello guys, my name is Younger. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to like, comment, and to subscribe, okay? To help your girly to grow. First, before I get into today's topic, I would like to apologize to you guys for my long absence. I've been absent for like 3 weeks or about a month, and the reason for that is because I lost my camera and my memory card, which had all the content, vlogs, everything that I plan to upload on this channel. So I lost all of that. I lost also like sentimental moments with my family, things that I will never ever recover back. So I was very, very hurt by this great loss. I had to go into my small corner and moan this loss. But anyways, now I'm done moaning and I am back, honey. We're gonna make new content. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna do this thing, and I'm gonna try to be as consistent as possible. So diving into today's topic, today's video is about how men can ruin your life. Believe it or not, men can ruin your life in many ways than one, and this is what I will be telling you about, okay? Number one, a disclaimer: I don't hate men, okay? The girl does not hate men. I am in a happy relationship with my best friend, a man that I've known for like years and years. And yeah, girl is happy, girl is spoiled. But as loved and spoiled as I am, I'm not stupid, I'm not stupid. Don't be stupid in love. Be in love, but don't be stupid in love, okay? So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually in China. I teach here. I teach English, maths, and science. So I'm in the classroom. I just thought, hey, let me make some use of my break time because I'm very busy nowadays trying to juggle a lot of things. Okay, so back to the topic: how men can ruin your life. Men can ruin your life in more ways than one, all right? One of the first ways that men can ruin your life is by baby trapping you. Another quick disclaimer, guys: I'm not coming for baby mamas. I'm not coming for baby mamas. If you know that this topic about how society views baby mamas will trigger you, you are welcome to log off, because one thing I'm not about to do is sugarcoat the truth. In this video, I want to tell the truth as much as possible for those young girls who are not yet baby mamas, to know the reality about becoming a baby mama so that they can avoid that, okay? I don't think there's anybody in this world who has thought to themselves like, When I grow up, I want to be a single mother. I want to be a baby mama. That's my ambition in life. That's my goal. I don't know of any girl who ever thought that. But if that's you, if you like it, I love it. But I'm sure other girls would wish to be more than baby mamas. I myself told myself from a very young age, like, being a baby mama is exactly what I don't want to be, okay? And guys, this video is not to bash men, as I said, and it's not to bash baby mamas, but it's to warn those who are not yet baby mamas, you know. I want to have a very, very genuine conversation about the realities of life. This is the teachable moment because, guys, people, like clever people, learn from their own mistakes and experiences, but highly intelligent people learn from the mistakes of others. They see that, oh, when you touch that pot, you get burnt. So I've been seeing a lot of people touch that pot and they've been getting burned. I don't want to go touch the pot and also get burnt too. I'm going to learn from their mistake and stay away. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to bring out all the mistakes of other people that I've seen around my life, that I've seen in the industry, so that you guys may avoid making the same mistakes, okay? So as I was saying, one of the many ways that a man can ruin your life is by baby trapping you. Men will intentionally make you pregnant. Black men will intentionally make you pregnant, and then they will run away. They will leave you stranded in the desert with no water, with a child, their own child. They have no sympathy, they have no pain, they are heartless. They will deliberately impregnate you. I can't tell you how many times, guys, different men have begged me throughout my life, throughout my dating life, to conceive. They've begged me to have kids with them, crying, oh my gosh, like asking me to have kids with them, telling me, like giving me all the promises in the world. Like, oh baby, if you would have my child, I would do this and this, and I'll never forsake you, I'll marry you. Like, if you want to marry me, that was always the question. Like, if you want to marry me, then why should I give you a child before I get married? Because I think marriage comes before the kids, like in a godly manner, like in a godly way. The method is first the marriage and then the kids, not kids and then marriage. So why would you want me to give you something so permanent without any permanent foundation? Why would you want me to tie myself to you eternally through this baby without you tying yourself to me eternally through a ring? Because, guys, the best, like the most honorable thing a woman can ever do for a man is to give that man a child. You risk your life to give this man a child. For what? What has he done to deserve that? He should honor you first, because the most honorable thing a man can do for a woman is to put a ring on your finger, go pay the bridal price, and make you a wife. Put some respect on your name and make you a wife, so that you may become a mother, not a baby mama. But these niggas are out there here trying to trick us, telling us lies, making false promises to try to get us to have babies with them, only for them not to keep their promises. I mean, if it was not for my sisters, I would have probably fallen for these lies men have told me. I would have fallen for them. For them. But as I said, highly intelligent people learn from other people's mistakes. So as the youngest of four girls, I've learned from the mistakes of my sisters. I've seen how becoming baby mamas have ruined their lives, and my sisters have been open with me. They told me this is not the way. They didn't want me to suffer how they suffered. So I learned very early on that men will lie. Men will tell you anything to get what they want. So I was very fortunate not to listen to these lies. And I'm telling you, the same very men who were begging to have kids with me, once their relationship ended, they went on to have babies with other women. and they did not marry any of those women they have kids with. But I'm sure, I can bet my life on it that these men went to those ladies and made the same false promises they had made to me, like, oh, give me a baby. If you give me a baby, I'll marry you. I'll never leave your side. I'll be a good husband. I'll be a good dad. Blah, blah, blah. We'll live happily ever in Kumbaya land together. I'm sure they told those ladies the same lies. And unfortunately, those ladies who are now their baby mamas, they fell for the lies, and now they are single mothers. And the guys are nowhere to be found. I know that this is exactly what they wanted to do to me, because I see how they are doing, how they have repeated this, like how they have gotten the kids they wanted. I get it, they've been requesting for kids. They've gotten the kids they wanted from other people, but they were not there. They are not there as we speak to be the best fathers they claimed they would be, and to be the best husbands they promised they would be. That's lies. They left. Men, black men will leave you the minute you are pregnant or the minute you give birth. Black men will leave you, and this is how one of the ways how they can ruin your life. How does having a child ruin your life? Oh, having a child at a young age ruins your life. Okay, let's start from pregnancy. Pregnancy ruins your body. Your body gets stretched out. Your body gets stretched out, guys. Sometimes you get stretch marks on your belly that will never ever disappear, and your titties become bigger and they start sagging, like you gain more stretch marks, more cellulite. Literally everything goes downhill, and there are parts of the body that will never really go back to its normal size, because it's been stretched out, okay? So please don't argue with me. This is science. And also, pregnancy can even affect your health. There are so many illnesses that pregnant women pick up during their pregnancy, and some of these illnesses stay with them forever. Some of these illnesses, such as high blood pressure and many other more serious diseases, And sometimes, have you ever heard like a lady with a kid telling you like, I hurt, my body hurts. I'm sure it's gonna rain very soon. Even weather affects their health because of the damages caused by child labor and pregnancy. Like, yeah, guys, people can lose lives while giving birth. Pregnancy is no child's play, which is why you have to protect your womb at all costs. Don't give it to anybody. Don't just be giving birth to any man you meet. That's the most honorable thing you can do for a man. Don't do it for free. Don't do it unless he has put a ring on your finger. Why should you bring a permanent situation in a temporary situation? Because relationships are temporary, guys. Relationships can end. It's very easy to leave a relationship than it is to leave a marriage. So before you give that man a ring like a child, require him to marry you first if he really wants the child. And I've been in a situation where men would even try to manipulate me. Oh, if you love me, you would do this, you would give me a child. Nigga, please. If you love me, you would marry me. But you don't love me enough, so and I also don't love you enough to give you a child. I don't want to move on with my life having to carry proof and evidence that I slept with you. No. I don't want evidence. I want to deny you. I want to forget about you. And guys, it's so nice to break up with someone you have no kids with. Like, it's so easy for you to get over them. Just like trying to get over someone and there's this little photocopy of them that looks exactly like them and that reminds you of this person. And this person will forever have access to you. They can call you any day, any time. Oh my gosh. This is why it's dating is very hard for single parents, whether you're a single mother or a single father. I prefer to date someone who has no kids, because I don't want my man to be having this connection with another woman, they'll forever be connected, whether I like it or not. That woman will be calling my man to tell my man about the progress of the child at school, about sicknesses of the child, about this, about making requests for this and this for the child. She will forever be in my man's life, whether I like it or not. And the same goes for baby daddies. They'll forever have a hold and connection to the baby mama. So it's nice to just date someone who doesn't have kids if you also don't have kids, so that you guys can both come without any drama. You guys can come without any baggage. You just focus on yourself. You are his priority and he is your priority. One thing about dating people with kids, guys, their kids have to be their priority. Imagine I am dating somebody and I don't have kids, right? That person is literally my first priority, and he's got kids, so now I'm not his first priority. You see, this is how men see things. That's why when you have kids, right, when you are a single parent, it's sometimes hard to attract the kind of men that you want, E-type zakho, but you have to downgrade a bit, because E-type zakho have standards. They have high standards. They want, most of the time, maybe they want women with no kids, because they don't want this drama and they don't want to come second in your life, and they don't want anybody who's going to be here speaking to their baby daddy about the child, going out on outings with the baby and the father of the child. Like, it's too dramatic, which is why it's not like shocking to find men who even have kids. Men love themselves, Sana. Men will always choose themselves, which is why it's not even like shocking to find men who have kids ending up marrying a woman with no kids, because that woman with no kids brings no drama. This nigga who's got kids from different baby mamas has the audacity to go seek out a woman with no kids and marry her instead of marrying one of his baby mamas. Because they like everything. Oh, men love themselves so much, Sana. They want to be the first of everything. They want to be your first baby daddy. Like, they want you to bore them their first child. Like, they want to give you your first child. Sorry, they want you to give you their first child, even if your first child is their 5th child, child number 5 for him, but child number 1 for you. Because he goes to this girl, gives this girl her first child, goes to another one, gives this girl her first child, goes to this one, gives this girl her first child. That's what they do. So they will impregnate you and they will leave you. They will leave you with stretch marks. They will leave you with a messed up body. They will leave you with illnesses. And guess having a child prolongs your dreams. How many women do you know that dropped out of school because they fell pregnant? Most of those women did not even have the opportunity to go back to school, I'm sure. And any woman who falls pregnant, like before she achieves her goals, she might end up achieving those goals, right, in the future, but it might be harder to do so. Like, the baby becomes such an obstacle that it takes a long time to get to the dreams and goals, longer than it would have taken if the woman had no kids. Kids prolong goals. They make them hard to obtain, because kids are expensive. Kids will mess up your finances. That's another way a man messes your life up indirectly. By giving you a kid, he's messing up your goals, he's messing up your future, he's messed up your body, he's messed up your health, he's messed up your finances. He's messed up your finances, sis. Ish. So, as you see, men, I'm just having a headache just thinking about this, because so many things are coming in my mind, to my mind, at the same time, all at once. I want to give you to make an example about Nozi Bele, ne? Nozi. Let's look at this picture. Maybe some of you don't know Nozi, but let's just take a look at this picture and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so the picture that I just showed here is a video, is a thumbnail of Nozibele's video where she talks about how she got infected with HIV. So there, if you, I'm not gonna like put the video here because it might make this story very long. You can go and search it for yourself on YouTube. She talks about in that video how she got, how she had to have an abortion because of her cheating boyfriend. Her virgin breaker guys was cheating on her like no one's business, and how he infected her with HIV, and now she has to live her life on, like her full life on treatment, eating ARVs. That's how this man ruined her life. Now she'll forever be on medication. Now her life has changed forever, changed by this man. And she's not the only one. She's like, this is not a special case. Millions of women in the world have relate to this, you know. Not every woman who's HIV positive is HIV positive because she was a lady of the night. She was reckless. She had no morals. She was sleeping with everything that moved. No, some women were only like sleeping with one person, and some women were even in a marriage setup, and they still were infected by their men, the men in their lives. Because men are selfish, men don't care, men put themselves first. Men don't even care about their own health. Men will jeopardize your health, even if it means this thing will kill them as men, and they will kill you as their wife or baby mama, and then the kids will be left with no parents. They don't care. They just do things for themselves. That's what makes them very dangerous people to associate with, which is why it's very, very careful. Which is why it's very smart to be careful about the men you choose and allow into your life. And even when you think you have chosen best, still be smart. Don't be stupid in love. Stay awake. Stay awake, because these men can shift on you, son. They can shift. Look at how Nozipho's marriage. Okay, for those of you who don't know Nozipho, let me show you guys a thumbnail that I would like you to go look at, and then I'll come back and talk to you about Nozipho. Is it Nozipho? I think it's Nozipho. So that was a picture of the thumbnail of Nozipho. She's trending right now. Apparently, okay, I never followed this woman. Apparently, she used to do vlogs about motherhood, and she seemed to be enjoying being a mother, and raising kids with her husband, and they were loving and very, very happy together, they seemed, okay? And they had a big following, but now people are shocked because this guy all of a sudden just did a 380. Is it a 360 or a 360? Yeah, he just did a 360, a U-turn, and just became a totally new, different person that Nozipho can't even recognize. He wants a new wife right now, and is causing so much havoc. And he's very abusive. If you go look at this video, if you go Google it on, if you go search it up on YouTube, you'll find this video. He's very abusive, verbally abusive to his wife and to his kids. And he's so arrogant, this guy, you know. He wants what he wants. He wants a new cookie right now. He's done with Nozipho's one. He wants a new cookie. He doesn't care whether Nozipho is okay with this or not. He is putting himself first. This man is literally making Nozipho a laughing stock in front of the entire nation, and he doesn't care. He's putting her through so much, and he doesn't care, because you know what? Nozipho's feelings don't matter, only his feelings matter. So sometimes it doesn't matter whether or not you are in a marriage or you're single. Men will still ruin your life. They will still ruin your life, Sana. They will still ruin your life. They ruin your life by cheating, by breaking the family apart. men will still ruin your life. So that's why, as a married woman, you need to have your own resources so that you can be able to fend for yourself and maintain your lifestyle should this nigga change up on you. Because one thing men will do, they will switch up on you. It's not a matter of how. It's a matter of when. They definitely will. Like, you are guaranteed that a man will disappoint you. You are guaranteed. It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee that a man will put himself first and trample on you. Like, yeah. And guys, I know I said it doesn't matter whether you're married or a single man will still make your life miserable, right? However, this thing of baby mama culture, guys, it's not cute. It's not cute, guys. The baby mama culture is not okay. And it's keeping the black community below the food chain, guys. We'll forever be stuck in poverty because instead of us making progress, we are prolonging our success with these kids, guys. It's not a flex having kids out of wedlock. It's not a flex having kids young. It's not cute, man. Let's adopt from other cultures. Look at the white cultures. Look at other races, the most successful races, guys. We can learn a thing or two from them. It doesn't mean that we don't love ourselves, as black people, and we don't like or embrace our culture. But Sana being a baby mama should not be part of our identity, guys. We are the face of identity. We have so many broken homes, and this is the reason why we are raising chaotic kids. Like, we are raising little demons here because Sana, you are these broken homes. This is not by God's design. God never designed a child to stay with a single parent, Sana, while the other parent is out there living his best life as if he's got no kids. Require more for yourself, guys. It's time for us to love ourselves, I know, like, I'm talking about how men will ruin your life, but sometimes we have to take accountability as women. We give these men so much power, man. We listen to lies. Don't listen to what these ninjas are saying. Don't listen. Look at their actions. Actions speak louder than words. If a man wants to keep connection with you forever through a child, he must marry you first. If he can't marry you, then he must go away. Let's have standards. Guys, standards of the black women, especially in Africa. African women have no standard, guys. The bar is in hell. The bar is in hell. It's so low, guys. We have to do better for ourselves and for the future generations. You guys will be glamorizing nonsense. What's there to celebrate about a non-married woman being pregnant, doing all these baby showers? So many baby showers and less marriages. Guys, I know I said a man will still ruin your life even if you're married, but Sana, marriage gives you security. When you divorce, you get assets cut in half, guys. What do you get when this boy leaves you, this boyfriend leaves you with a child? Nothing but tears, misery, and jealousy, because you will be bitter, Sana, when you see your baby daddy getting married to the next woman. This is a very personal topic for me, guys, because I think about my friends, how my friends have ruined their lives by giving these men kids, how some of them are not even educated now, how they are suffering financially, how some of them have health problems because of pregnancy caused by boyfriends who are now no longer in their lives. If my boyfriend, let's say if my ex breaks up with me and goes to marry another woman, I might be hurt, but you know what? I will heal, I'll be fine, and we'll move on, and I'll forget about it. But Sana, the hurt and the pain that I would experience as a baby mama after giving you a child, after giving this man a child, and he goes and marries another woman who has no child with him, I don't know how I would heal from that. I would be so bitter. I would do evil things. I don't even want to start telling you about the kind of evil things I would engage in due to the bitterness that I would be feeling. Because how dare you? leave a photocopy of yourself here only for you to go marry another woman. Hi, Bosana. You've just made me a stengue in front of the whole world. No ways, guys. No, man. No. This is why beta people such as Gogo Maweni have so many followers. Those are beta baby mamas following and supporting Gogo Maweni on this witchcraft she's promoting. They are beta. When nothing will make you beta like being left with a child to raise a child on your own, sana. And then the man goes and lives his best life. It will make you so bitter. You'll become query. You will support witchcraft. You will support murderers because you will relate to their pain. So that's one of the ways, guys. I know girls. I actually once had a girl, a friend of mine. She was beautiful. She lived in Khayelitsha in Driftsand. I won't mention her name because, don't want to be sued. I'm too broke for that. Anyway, the girl was so pretty, man. I always was in a way of how pretty this girl was. And then she started dating this other guy and started being distant because she was always with this other guy. Every time I went to her house, she was never there because she's always with a boyfriend. And then after some time, I heard that she's back home and she's sick, but her mother won't allow anybody to see her. So somebody suggested that if we want to see the girl, our friend, let's go there during the hours that the mother is at work. Okay, we did that. We sneaked into the house. I saw my friend. Oh, she was so frail. She could not move. She was so thin. Her head was this big. I just saw this person maybe 4 months ago and already she's like this, in this state. I couldn't believe my eyes, guys. I couldn't believe my eyes. I asked her, what's wrong with you? She told me she was pregnant. She had fallen pregnant, and apparently she only found out that she's pregnant after her second trimester or something, and then she was too late for abortion because that's what her mother wanted her to do. She was so young. I think at that time I was in grade 11. She was around the same age as me. I think I was 15, 16 or 17, I'm not sure. I think I was 17 at that time. So she was also around the same age, and she was she found out that she's pregnant, and her mother wanted her to have an abortion, but she was already on her second trimester by the time she found out. So the mother took her to a sangoma to do a traditional abortion, which is totally illegal because there's no research or, real education supporting these methods of these sangomas you guys love so much. I know you're gonna say, oh, you're looking down at African blah blah blah, on African culture, on African spirituality, on African medicine. Guys, it's true. It's not. They don't test. They just do. They don't even measure. They just mix until their own hearts say stop. So it's very dangerous. So she went to this sangoma with her mother, and they had this traditional abortion, and I think the child came out because when I saw her, she was no longer pregnant, but she was sick because of the overdose of those mixtures. She was very, very sick, and the mother wouldn't take her to the clinic or to see a doctor because the mother knew that she would get in trouble for illegal abortion, because abortion is illegal in the eyes of God, whether you are in the first trimester or third trimester or whatever. But in the eyes of the world, it's okay to have abortion during the first 12 weeks. So after 12 weeks in South Africa, it's illegal to have abortion. So she was beyond 12 weeks and she had abortion. The mother knew that should she take the daughter to the hospital, the doctors were going to pick it up that she had abortion in her second trimester, and they could both go to jail. So the mother refused the child. My friend refused my friend to seek medical assistance, and I thought maybe she thought that she would somehow get better, but she never did get better. Next thing I hear, she's dead. She passed away. So men will literally take your life, whether directly or indirectly. Had it not been for a guy impregnating her, my friend would still be alive. My friend would still be alive. But a guy took her life through that decision, through that decision to impregnate her, that actually caused the other events to take place. Had she not been impregnated by this guy, she could have escaped all of that. She could have escaped all of that, but she didn't. Yes, I'll blame the guys, because guys will deliberately lie to you to impregnate you, and some guys even go as far as ripping the condom without the lady's knowledge just to impregnate them. Stay smart, guys. I think abstinence is the best solution, because you escape 80% of problems when you stay away from men. And when you abstain, kesana, you escape 80% of problems. You escape diseases, you escape unwanted pregnancy, you escape even being killed. Because men will literally ruin your life even by killing you. Killing you, guys. Oh, how many women should we say justice for this person, justice for this person? Like, how many women have we been saying this for in this South Africa? Justice for Karabo, justice for Iviwe Jam Jam, justice for there's many ladies that have died in the hands of men. Look at this picture, and then we'll come back and talk about it. You see? You see? Men will ruin your life if you give them the power. Yes, ladies. Yes, ladies. It's not all men's fault. We give them this power by putting them on a high pedestal, by seeking their validation, by not seeing our own worth when we are single. When you are single, it's like, oh, I don't mean anything. Oh my gosh, I need a man in my life. And then when you have that man, you worship him. You give them power, Kesana, and they will misuse it. Continue giving them. They will keep ruining your life. They might even take your life from you. They might even take the life away from you. I know of even married women who, this one, I think, let me save it for the next video. It will be long, because I want you guys to see exactly what this lady is saying. And I don't just want to show you guys a picture of a thumbnail. No, I want to show, I want us to watch the video together. So I promise to come back and do a full analysis of her video, and then we'll learn from her mistakes, especially as Christian women, because we tend to misinterpret the Bible, and it's very risky to misinterpret the Bible and praise these men who don't even deserve praise, who are not even godly. Guys love themselves. Guys, they don't even aim in their own position. They always aim high. They want that successful woman. They want that one, the one that is out of their league, so that they can drag her down. I've had so many men who are so-called born-again Christian believers in my inbox, texting me, proposing marriage to me. Some of them, okay, two of them that I even remember, the audacity that they had to even think that I would agree to that nonsense. One of them when I was 40 something years old when he was proposing marriage to me, and then he told me that he stays with his mom in his mom's house and his sisters and blah blah blah. Nigga has never worked a single day of his life, so he has no work experience at the old age of 40 something years old. This ninja is more than 10 years old he's more than 10 years older than me. But he has no work experience. He sees that I'm working in China. He sees that I am building my mom a house. He sees me buying assets. He sees me building flats, making business moves. He sees that. And yet he says to himself, yes, this is the one for me, even though I myself as a man can never do half of the things that she's doing for herself. Let me just come and propose marriage. How desperate do they think I am? Sana, being desperate will cause you to make bad decisions in life, and it will give these men the space, the opportunity to ruin your life. Because Sana, if you give a man to ruin your life, they're not going to play with it, Sana. They're going to use it. They will ruin your life. So I was thinking to myself, Sana, so you want to come into my life without anything, but you want me to be the one working for you? Because obviously this man will never ever qualify for any bond. How can he qualify for a bond if he's never worked a day in his life, if he has no business, no asset, nothing under his name? His net worth is probably like a negative something cents. Aibo. So that means me now, I'm the one who's gonna have to like apply for a bond, get a bond for us to have a house, a shelter over our roofs, pay it by myself, while he just does nothing. And mind you, if you allow a man to move into your apartment, or if you buy a house and allow a man to come stay with you and you're the one paying the bond and he can't afford to pay the bond, other women and other people who are watching, they will think all these things, all these assets, the cars, the houses, everything that you've bought with your good credit or with your hard-earned cash, they will think he provided that for you. They will think he's the one, because naturally males should be the ones providing. That's by God's design. They should be the providers for families. So people will just assume that, oh, he's such a good husband. Oh, he's such a good husband. Look what he's done for his wife. They stay in a nice house. They drive nice cars. But Sana, you're the one who's doing all of that, providing all of that for him. While he's being a princess, Sana, in his feminine energy. When are you at the men? These men, they want a submissive provider. Imagine I go to work, I work hard to come pay a bond, a loan, to come pay insurance, all the house bills and the cars and and everything, all by myself, while he's being a pretty princess there. And then he still expects me to come back from work and to cook and clean, because I'm a girl, I'm a woman. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to nurture. So now it's like I'm playing like two parts. I'm a man, I'm a woman. I'm providing for you, and then I'm also nurturing you. It's too much. It's too much, guys. It's too much. That's another reason why I don't even envy y'all's marriages. Because y'all's marriages are like this. Black women are very desperate for marriage. They ruin their lives by allowing men to ruin their lives. Tell me, if you can do all of this by yourself, what do you need a man for? What do you need a man for? How many houses and cars and businesses and assets could you have purchased for yourself if you were not bringing yourself down by adopting an additional mouth to feed this old baby with a beard that you have to feed? Because your men are entitled, Sana. They will ask this and this and that. You can give them your arm. A man who has nothing, you give him your arm, he will still want your head, Sana. They will not stop sucking you dry up until you hit the grave. They will not stop, because they see empty. And men are the biggest gold diggers, but they're the first ones to be so careful of gold diggers, even though they are the biggest gold diggers. So yeah, all I saw when this man was trying to propose to me, telling me that he's never worked a day in his life, but he's 40 something, doesn't even have a house, doesn't have a shack, he doesn't have nothing under his name. I was like, hey, this one is trying to ruin me financially and prolong my success, because now I will have to start him from clothing, because the nigga was wearing the kind of clothes he was wearing in his pictures. I would have to buy him a whole new wardrobe. Shelter him, do his license, give him a house, all these things that will make him look like a decent man when he's actually not. And what about me? I'll be stagnant, because I'm busy watering another person to grow while neglecting myself. And that time, while I'm neglecting myself, I'm becoming dry and ashy. Because no one is watering me. I'm focusing on watering a man. Guys, don't be desperate for marriage. Don't be desperate for marriage. That's how men ruin your life, by being desperate for marriage. Another one was also proposing. He was a bit younger, this one. But he also was not working. He was staying in a shack. And guy was telling me, oh, he's a poet. How much do poets make? And this one is actually doing it out of his love. It's a hobby. I don't have time for hobbies, Sana. Especially one that does not earn you anything. Aibo. Also him, he came with a mission to run my financial life and came like, I'm smart. I saw that. I was like, Any man that wants to go 50-50 with me, or who wants me to be a provider, a submissive provider, I can't respect that man, Shem. Sana, I'm not paying to be with a man. I'm too pretty for that. Sana, my self-esteem is too high to allow that. Which is why I don't respect y'all marriages. I don't envy y'all marriages, because I know most of y'all are paying 50-50 with these men on bonds, on things that they should have been able to provide for you before thinking of marriage, because that's God's design. Men provide. I don't envy. And your man put you through the most, Kasana, through cheating. Married men are so single in our inboxes, guys. These single married men, they make me not want marriage. Shame. That's how they ruin your lives. Kasana, bringing you sicknesses from outside, bringing your kids from outside that you know nothing of. They ruin you. Men will ruin you in many ways than one. In many ways than one. Let's look at this lady in this picture, and then I'll come back and talk about it. So this lady actually did whole, I think 50-part series about talking about who the F did I marry, talking about like her terrible experience of dating and marrying a pathological liar. You can go Google it for yourself, guys, when you have time. Maybe you are cleaning, you just listen to it as you are cleaning. Just learn from the lady's mistake. You know, she was so desperate. She even admits she was desperate for marriage. So she just chose to ignore the red flags, because then she wanted to be a Mrs. so bad. And what did that get her? Nothing but misery and heartache. Now she's divorced. Go listen to her story, guys. There's a lot to learn from there. There's a lot. We need to learn from other people's mistakes. Now, looking back here at home, look at what Leroy did to Mihlali's reputation. Remember Mihlali? Before dating Leroy, she was South Africa's sweetheart. Everybody loved Mihlali because she's beautiful and she's not a problematic hand. She's just in her bag. Now, she's working so hard to regain the respect she's lost. People drag her for filth anytime, any chance they have. Sana, they've lost respect for Mihlali. She's now labeled as a home wrecker. That will always be her brand. So her brand is ruined. She's now labeled as a home wrecker, and it's easy to believe any lie anybody says. You know, people can accuse her of dating more married men, and we will believe it because dating Leroy, sit down around her reputation. And you also imagine Bettina, when we were looking at Mihlali, we saw this hot chick and we could not even imagine anybody being able to cheat on Mihlali. And then Leroy came along and said, she's just a girl like any other girl. Everybody gets hurt, and I will hurt her as hot as she is. I will hurt her. And now she's really lost that. I'm not saying she's not going to get it back, that I'm not saying she might never gain it back. I believe she will. She's young. But it will take time. Look at this thumbnail that I'm going to post right now. And then we'll talk about it. You see, they are saying that she's dating another married man from Zimbabwe. Is it true? We don't know. Do we believe it? It's Mihlali now. Now that her reputation is tainted, anything is easy to believe. Look at Abo Cenile. Look at Abo Cenile, guys, how Cenile was unknown before Grootman, but apparently girl was like just living and enjoying her life, and the girl was like starting to become a makeup artist and everything. Maybe if she had never met Grootman, maybe she would not have gained the fame that she has, right? But I think she would have been like more independent, and I think that she would have gained more resources of her own, not depending on this guy that actually turned around and hurt her the worst way. This guy has been embarrassing every chance he has, this guy Grootman, and I don't think any guy who is in his right mind will ever take Cenile seriously now after Grootman, because wow, sana, especially after he's dragged her and shamed her about her sagging breasts. Yeah, this guy, he dragged his own baby mama to filth. Sana, they will do this to you. Men will ruin you. They will even ruin how people look at you. They will ruin how even people look at you. And I can show you all the thumbnails in the world of all the celebrities whose lives and reputations have been ruined by men, guys. But if you don't want to listen, that's your baby, Kesana, because Mina, I've told you what's up, Kesana. I've told you what's up. Guys, there's no honor in having kids outside wedlock for these men, because Sana, they will not appreciate it, they will not respect you, and they will definitely leave you and break your heart and embarrass you on top of that, okay? Secondly, don't be desperate for marriage. Don't be desperate for marriage. Love yourself first, Sana, and make a nigga work to obtain you, man. Love yourself. Love being by yourself. Don't be scared to be single. It's amazing. Let them work to have access to you, whether to date you or to marry you. Let them work to gain that access. Don't be a low-hanging branch. So easy to obtain. Any guy comes, you want a guy? Some of you guys would even rather be in depressive, toxic relationships and marriages just to say that I have a man, I can keep a man, I'm a missus. It's not a flex, Asana. If there's no peace and happiness, it's not a flex. It's not a flex. You are allowing this man to destroy you guys. You are low self-esteem, Kasana. That's what it does to you when you have little love for yourself. You allow anyone to just come and mistreat you anyhow, because you don't love yourself. So I'm telling you, love yourselves. Don't be scared to be single. Take your time. There's no rush. There's no competition. There's no race. Take your time to have kids. Take your time to get married if that's what you want to do. Don't have kids outside wedlock. Don't fornicate. Don't fornicate, guys. Hey, I'm telling you, these men will ruin your life through sex, and they will ruin your life in many ways than one. Kasana. That's all I wanted to tell you in this video. I'm sure I've missed many other points of how men can ruin your life. If you guys would like to share on your own experiences or want to share with us some points of how men can ruin your life, some points that I might have missed out, please, you are more than welcome to do so in the comments section. And guys, I'm sorry if anybody got offended, but trigonometry yodwa ezokwenzeka lana in this channel, because I'm trying to wake young women up. Yes, it might be too late for others, you know, because they are already in this thing that I'm saying don't do. But let's not be selfish. It's not late for other people, and you are allowed to agree or to disagree with me, but as long as you do it respectfully. Here in this channel, we allow all opinions. We are open to all opinions and different viewpoints. And with that being said, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you so much. I hope to see you very soon on the next one. Love you. Stay pretty.